Morning, XRP Future Millionaire. I want to thank you for tuning in as it is, what time is it right now? 8:53 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of you know me by doing my charting, and usually we go through the market setup, which I've already done an update, so feel more than welcome to check that update. But right now I'm going to start something new, a new part of my XRP Future Millionaire page. It's something I've thought a lot about. This is a new series that I'm going to be starting, and we're going to be focusing particularly on XRP use cases. I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you different examples of XRP in the real world, along with other things that are happening, some, expenditures with XRP, and it's going to be a running series that I'm going to do. I don't know how many days I'm going to do it or how many times a month I'm going to do it, but as things become available that I think you guys need to see, that takes it from a different direction from the charts and more on a focus of what XRP is doing and why I'm so bullish on it long term. I talk a lot about XRP on the charts, a lot about where we need to get to, but I think I lost focus on why the hell I fell in love with XRP in the first place. So on these updates, we're not going to look at the charts at all. These are purely going to be focused on the XRP use case, XRP's main objectives, and why it's so important in the real world. So first, before you understand what XRP is, you have to understand the world of altcoins, proof of staking, and all of this other nonsense that most don't even care to learn. So I'm going to show you a quick 2-minute video to get you on the right side of altcoins, and then we're going to go right in to the use case of XRP. Make sure to hit that like button because I think you guys are going to be blown away.
Altcoins are cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. Altcoins name comes from a combination of the two words alternative and coin. Altcoins include mining-based cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, security tokens, and utility tokens, to name a few. Like Bitcoin, altcoins share code and function like a giant computer capable of processing large amounts of data and transactions at the same time. And while Bitcoin is the pioneer behind decentralized currencies, its implementation has several shortcomings. For example, the consensus mechanism used to create blocks known as proof of work, or POW, is energy-intensive and time-consuming. Altcoins improve upon Bitcoin's perceived limitation by using a consensus method called proof of stake, or POS. POS minimizes energy consumption and the time required to create blocks and validate new transactions. Altcoins also provide new or additional capabilities, like smart contracts. These are self-executing contracts with the terms of the agreement directly written into lines of code. By differentiating themselves from Bitcoin in this manner, altcoins have created a market for themselves, attracting investors who see their potential. Altcoin price movements sometimes mimic Bitcoin's trading signals, but as the cryptocurrency investing ecosystems continue to mature, this may all change, meaning there's potential for altcoin prices to move independently of Bitcoin. Altcoins represent the potential for cryptocurrencies to reshape modern finance, and they're good alternatives for cryptocurrency market investors interested in diversifying their portfolios. Of course, investors should do their research before investing. The risks associated with altcoins are similar, or in some cases, greater than those for Bitcoin investing.
Okay guys, and gals, welcome back. I know I gave you about a few seconds so you could decompress. I have my tablet out here in nature, so me and you together, we're listening to nature, and sometimes it's necessary because you need to listen to nature sometimes. So And the first example that I'm going to show for today, and this is what AWS partner, this is Amazon basically. So Amazon partnered, and I don't know how many people know this, but this is something big, and this is something I'm going to be doing, you know, on a running series now to show you the real world use cases and how interactive and involved RippleNet is. So it's an incredible thing. So sit back, relax, because this is going to be something you really need to pay attention to. And I really believe that somewhere along the way, I went more, let's focus on the charts because I need to keep everybody from going broke, and went away from some of my early days when I used to go through and actually deep dive into XRP. So we're going to go back down this rabbit hole with XRP. You're going to do it with me. We're going to be talking about real world use case, because overall, and I'm very bullish on XRP, and there's a lot of reasons why in the grand scheme. Sure, we knew that we were going to have this bear market. It's not because of XRP. If it was just XRP deep diving like this, I'd be like, uh-oh, we're in trouble. But this is a whole market-wide thing, and XRP couldn't avoid it because of the court case. So I'm super bullish on XRP, and it's my #1 cryptocurrency. It's not even close. Well, it is close. XDC and XLM makes it very close, and maybe XLM is an equal 1-2 punch, but XRP is my true love. Even if I held XLM and not XRP, I wouldn't be happy. If I held XRP and nothing else, I would still be happy, because I love XRP. There's something about it that has always drawn me to it. So let's read through this, and I think this is going to give you a little bit of a perspective on XRP and exactly what Ripple and a few of the other things here. There's a lot of things other than XRP, Ripple, and all this other shit. So let's go through this because this is going to take a minute. So I hope you stick around and watch this whole thing. So AWS partner profile Ripple. And this is from Amazon. It's a partnership. RippleNet is a decentralized global network of banks and payment providers using Ripple's distributed financial technology, which provides real-time messaging, clearing, and settlement of financial transactions. Ripple connects banks, payment providers, digital asset exchanges, and corporates via RippleNet to provide one frictionless experience to send money globally. Key Ripple products that enable RippleNet members include xCurrent, process real-time payments. Ripple software xCurrent enables banks to differentiate themselves by offering new cross-border payments services while lowering their total cost of settlement. The solution is specifically designed to meet the needs of banks by fitting within their existing risk, compliance, and information security frameworks. Ripple software is installed within the bank's infrastructure and is built to interface with the bank systems using an API interface or through a translation layer that can consume traditional payment message formats to compress the integration timeframe into weeks. XRapid, source on-demand liquidity. XRapid lets payment providers and other financial institutions minimize liquidity costs while improving their customer experience. Because payments into emerging markets often require pre-funded local currency accounts around the world, liquidity costs are high. XRapid helps to lower the capital requirements for liquidity. Ready? Ready? Ready for this? This is what you need to pay attention to, ladies and gentlemen. XRapid uniquely uses a digital asset, XRP, to offer on-demand liquidity, which lowers costs while enabling real-time payments in emerging markets. Built for enterprise use, XRP offers banks and payment providers an efficient, scalable, reliable liquidity option to service cross-border payments. That's what you need to know. That's why you need to own it. That's why when people talk the nonsense about how XRP's FUD, the only thing FUD about XRP are the ones on YouTube who I call disinformation agents. Digital asset investor. The ones who are down that road. A lot of those kind of guys, I don't want to go into a bunch of people. The run guys and people like that. I call them, not that they don't give good information, but I call them disinformation agents because what their job is and why they get paid the big bucks and why YouTube puts them on the front page, and I'll tell you a dirty little secret, is because their whole objective is to break the retail investor. Yes, they're giving you good information, but what they're also doing day after day, week after week, month after month, is beating you down psychologically by telling you it's going to the moon while you're losing 90% and they're telling you to hold. That's an old stock trader. That's an old stockbroker trick to tell people to hold no matter what. I'm being honest with you. Look it up. Look in the past. That's an old stockbroker trick that they were taught by their firms, by their brokerage firms, so that they could keep all of their customers' liquidity within their within their company, within their brokerage firm. That's how they had their capital. That's a dirty, dark secret. So that long-term hold bullshit is just that. Unless you are buying it and understand you bought it in a bear market. If you bought it in a bull market at the top, that long hold mentality will get you burned. If you bought it at 10 cents, who gives a shit? You bought it even at 30, 50, who cares? If you bought it at 75 cents, congratulations, because you can just buy more when it gets to 10 cents if it does. You're not dead. If you bought it at $1.99 or $3.40, you're fucked because you lost your entire investment. Huge difference. So just remember that. Now let's continue. Let's see. XVIA, send global payments with a single integration. XVIA is for corporations, payment providers, and banks that want to send payments across various networks using a standard interface. XVIA's simple API requires no software installation and enables users to send payments globally with transparency into the payment status and with rich information like invoices attached. RippleNet use cases, and this is why I wanted to do this one as well. By joining RippleNet, banks, payment providers, exchanges, and corporates can address many commercial use cases including e-invoicing, international supply chain payments, global currency account, real-time cash pooling, international bill pay, real-time remittances, and international peer-to-peer payments. Very important for something like, PayPal, cashapp, VENMO, any one of those peer-to-peer payments that you're sending your friend money. This is a real player. RippleNet members. Ripple collaborates with financial institutions worldwide. More than 100 financial institutions have joined RippleNet, including, notice, we're talking businesses, big financial institutions, banks. You're not talking about me and you. Remember the disinformation agents I talked about or aforementioned before I got onto this next part? They're meant to break you so you're not in XRP. That's the point. You're not supposed to be in it. Me and you aren't supposed to be in it. You need somebody like me who spits the truth and the facts and tells you the truth on the chart so you'll have money so we can beat these guys. The only way to beat them is to understand them. The only way to understand them is to acknowledge that we don't know shit. We need to understand what we don't know. That doesn't make any sense until it does. Santander USA. These are places that have so Ripple collaborates with financial institutions worldwide. More than 100 financial institutions have joined RippleNet, including Santander USA, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce, Canada, Kotak Mahindra Bank, India, Itaú Unibanca, Brazil, and yes, everybody laughs at me when I say the names, but that's okay. It's become a thing. Indusland, India, SRM, Singapore, BTEC, Brazil, Zip Remit, Canada. And a lot of you are, I have people in all these countries, so every single one of you understand, except the USA, we don't. Lian, China. Rock Bank, UAE. And guys, remember how they keep saying the USA means everything? Look at where XRP, Ripple, and all these are already at. Look where this reach is already at. IFX, UK. TransferGo, UK. Currency Direct, UK. Airwallex, Australia. SEB, Sweden. SBI Remit, Japan. CM Commercial Bank, which is SCB, Thailand. Krungsri, Thailand. That's a lot. It's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you enjoyed your introduction or reintroduction or reaffirmation of where I stand on XRP. This is going to be a running series. I don't want to do it for any longer. And plus, all of a sudden, are you kidding me? Another one of these rain events live on air? Jeez, those Louisos. I'm standing under a big ass tree right now because it just all of a sudden, look at this. It doesn't look like it's going to rain. But it started raining, so now I'm under a tree. Look at this. I'm under a tree. It started raining. XRP Future Millionaire, I hope you enjoyed this, and we're going to do a lot more of this because this is what I intended on doing when I started. And now that we have the following, I don't only have to do the charts. We can take a much deeper dive into XRP, gain a much greater understanding of exactly what we're dealing with. Because, be honest with yourselves, do you really know what XRP is? If you didn't before, now you have a little, small, minute understanding of why XRP is so big in the greater scheme, why it's not meant for the retail investor, and why I'm so bullish on it long term.